Hey everyone, you're watching We Had That, and today I feel really lucky because I just picked up a Golden Armor Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe Eternia Minis Wave 2 at Walmart the other day. Now, this figure is the chase figure for this wave, and from what I've heard, there's only supposed to be one of these figures per case, but I've heard some people say that they've picked up cases brand new that haven't been opened yet that don't have a single one of these figures in there. So I consider myself lucky to have found one. Now, overall, this is basically just Skeletor, but with a different paint scheme. He's got yellow armor and a yellow staff where Skeletor's would be purple. He's got violet hands and feet where Skeletor's would be blue. And he's got most of his body is black and his chest is purple. Now, you might be thinking, this is a really odd color scheme. Where did this come from? Well, back in the early 2000s, when the 2000X line of Masters of the Universe figures was out, they were doing a lot of repaints of the same figures. And one of the repaints that they did was this repaint of Skeletor. But the one that they did back then had a lot of gold and a lot of, like the purple was metallic and the gold was really shiny. And so this figure, this design, got the nickname Disco Skeletor. At first, people just hated it, but over time, it became kind of a kitsch thing, and people started really liking this figure. So they decided to do one for the Masters of the Universe Eternia Minis collection. Unfortunately, without the metallic, this figure just isn't quite as cool as the one from the 2000X line. So I really thought if I can find this one at Walmart and pick it up for retail, cool. I'd love to have it, but I'm not going to pay a premium to buy it on eBay and pay for shipping and pay, an extra $10 or whatever. So I was lucky. I picked this one up the other day and now I have him in my collection. It's very cool. I have loved these Masters of the Universe minis since the 2-packs first came out in 2014. Some of you may not realize this, but in 2014, there were 6 2-packs, and if you got all 6 2-packs, each one came with a piece to Castle Grayskull. So if you had all 6, you could put together Castle Grayskull. They were going to do a second wave, but the only 2 that were released for the second wave were She-Ra and a Horde Trooper. And I don't know if they ever really planned to release that entire wave by the time that 2-pack came out or not, because it didn't come with a piece to Snake Mountain. And it was my understanding that they were going to do a similar deal with Wave 2 that they had done with Wave 1, where you'd get 6 2-packs and each one would have a piece to Snake Mountain so you could put the whole thing together. And even though some of the figures that they designed back then haven't been released yet, some of those figures have now been released. And I'm excited about that because I wanted them even way back then. So the first wave of Masters of the Universe Eternia Minis that came out came packaged in their own individual Castle Grayskull. No more of a need to buy a dozen figures to put the castle together. You've got the castle with every figure you buy. The second wave each comes with the little Snake Mountain. And again, you don't have to put it all together. You get the Snake Mountain with every figure you buy. I've really enjoyed this series, and I think it's great that they brought it back a few years later and are trying it again. And it seems like maybe it was just the wrong format. Maybe it was the wrong price point, but people really seem to be getting into them now. So I'm curious, what do you think about the Disco Skeletor? Is this figure one that you want to go out and pick up? Is it one you're willing to pay a premium for? Is it one that you just kind of feel like, you know what, I might not really need that figure at all? Let me know in the comments below. And also, please click like on this video. And if you enjoy my content, click subscribe and hit that notifications bell. And one last thing before I go, if you're a fan of toys, you should know about ToyLanta, the biggest toy show in the southeastern United States, held annually just north of Atlanta, Georgia. Visit ToyLanta.com for more information. As always, thanks for watching.